UFC Fight Night Seattle finished up, what, not 6 days ago. What the fuck am I talking about? 2 days? No, not even 2 days. Bro, my God, this is a terrible intro. I'm going to keep it in anyway because we keep bloopers in this channel. I'm as real as it gets, man. I'm real steel, like the movie. That was also a terrible joke. We're just going to... It finished up a day ago, probably at the time that this video is coming out. And I've taken 6 people from the main card, and I'm going to be matching up today. So... nice good vibes in this channel. You know, we're going to start off with a minefield. You know, minefield, yeah? No, this video is a bloody minefield. Good win over, what was his name? Walker. There we go. So this video's a bloody sham already. We're 45 seconds in. So I've decided to put him up against a different type of Walker. Now, Johnny Walker is not moving up to heavyweight because he's moronic. So obviously the next best thing is to feed him to the dogs. So we're going to give Johnny Walker, a guy who has no chin and is incapable of taking any shot at all, no matter how powerful it is, to the guy with very powerful shots and very powerful hands. That's obviously the only matchmaking decision we are able to make, because realistically, if you don't care about your career enough to move up divisions, or maybe try and help out, you like save your career effectively when you're getting knocked out in every single fight because your weight cut is extreme, then we're just going to feed you to a guy that's going to knock you out guaranteed and pretty much cause you to have to retire effectively. I'm very mean to Johnny Walker. But he did just beat Alexander Walker, so it's the only best thing is to go against Johnny Walker, okay? He's sipping Johnny Walker in the war room after this one. Moving on, next fight of the card. On the card, what am I talking about? Rob Font is the next person we're going to be matching up. Now, I don't know why I put Rob Font before Gene Silver, but, we do what we want on this channel. The double champ does what the fuck he wants, right? I'm not double champ, or do I have any current? Moving on, we're giving in Henry Cejudo, okay? Why? Cejudo just lost. I mean, realistically, they already said they're not running the rematch with Song Yadong. I do not want to see a rematch with Song Yadong, okay? Song Yadong was clearly winning. Cejudo then wasted 5 minutes of the crowd's time by sitting down and speaking to people in the crowd, smiling with his eyes open, then saying he can't see, okay, and then got the fight stopped early. I guess he's not getting a benefit. He's not getting a beneficial matchup after that. He's going to get Rob Font. Rob Font's going to get a slightly benefit matchup against 8th place Cejudo. What can we really do? There's probably better matchups for Rob Font in terms of the bantamweight division, but I'm giving him Henry Cejudo. And Cejudo should probably get someone outside the top 10. But I mean, this is the most minimal thinking option I could give, so obviously it's the one I'm going to pick. Next up is going to be Gene Silver, who actually has more of an interesting matchup than Cejudo and Rob Font, and that is Bryce Mitchell. You could arguably give him... who was it? No, there's a guy... I forgot. Zalal. But Zalal's also very boring, and people also want to see Bryce Mitchell get finished. My setup's about fall apart. What's going on? Now, obviously, Bryce Mitchell has been in the news a lot recently due to some factors that I'm not going to actually speak about on this channel because, well, if I get into that, then I am at risk of probably going to jail in the UK. So, staying away firmly from that topic. Gene Silver versus Bryce Mitchell. A lot of people want to see Bryce Mitchell get KO'd again. Gene Silver will probably knock him out. If Bryce Mitchell beats him, then, well... Yeah, tough one, guys. Tough day at the office for the boys. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on. Brendan Allen. What do we do, Brendan Allen? We give him Reina Derrida. I'm speed running through this, and I probably need to slow down, otherwise this video is gonna be 5 minutes long. Reina Derrida makes sense, right? Brendan Allen, I mean, is probably going to get submitted from bottom position. He's going to, you know what? Here's my prediction for this fight already. If they run this fight, it is Brendan Allen tries to, do something on the feet, can't resist his urge to shoot a double leg, then can't resist his urge to then try and go for a submission, gets reversed, and then Reina Derrida smashes his face off the canvas. That's my prediction for this fight. That's all I'm going to say in this fight. We're keeping this video a buck. Okay. Hernandez. Listen. People are saying we give him Cannonier. Now, I don't mind the Cannonier matchup. However, I feel like he deserves a Robert Whittaker matchup. Now, do I think Robert Whittaker's going to take this fight? No. Do I think Robert Whittaker's going to win this fight? Also, no. However, he does have a chance of winning the fight. He is dangerous on the feet. Hernandez doesn't look that good on the feet, if I'm going to be honest. Brendan Allen was piecing him up. If you're getting pieced up by Brendan Allen, you're not an elite striker. You're probably not even top 10 in the division in terms of striking. Whittaker would kill him on the feet. However, on the ground, Hernandez will win. So it really depends on, what's Whittaker's ground game look like, Plus, he also just did lose to Chimaev as well, so it's probably worth him trying to get a win back, and you're not going to do that against a top contender. You want to do it against a guy who's, moving his way up the division with a decent amount of momentum. So you kind of say, okay, this guy's decent, but he's not like good enough that he's going to smoke you effectively. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Moving on, we've already covered Henry Cejudo. We're giving him Rob Font. Song Yudong. This is one that I'm very passionate about, because not only do I like Song Yudong, but I also dislike the person he's going against. Umar Nurmagomedov. Now, baby Hans Umar, who broke his hand on Merab's face, tough one there, mate. Obviously, I'm joking. These guys were meant to fight each other in December, or like they got their fight booked in December, and then they got the fight unbooked in December because the UFC wanted Umar to fight Merab. So anyway, I want this fight to happen. It's a fight that makes sense. In terms of who wins it, Song Yudong's getting very good at stuffing takedowns, to be fair. Granted, Henry Cejudo barely shot, and when he did shoot, they were terrible attempts, if we're being honest, on Cejudo. American wrestlers, am I right, everyone? But in terms of who wins this, I'm early prediction, you know what? I like Song Yudong as a fighter, and I'm going to go with Song Yudong. Does he win? Probably not. Does Umar win? Probably. I want Song Yudong to win. I just like the guy. And I also just not really too big of a fan of Umar Nurmagomedov as a whole. Don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. But I mean, you get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Let me know what you think about matchups. You're probably going to disagree with maybe the Robert Whittaker one and probably the Song Yudong one and maybe even the Henry Cejudo one. Bonnet, you might as well just disagree with all of them. I don't really care. That's my matchmaking video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.